Okay, so we are in week 3 of the Sampler Spree Slow Along, and this is block number 5, which is Easter Basket, and you can find that on page 17 of Susan Aki's Sampler Spree book. And so what we're doing here is we're starting with all of the components that we're going to need. And first and foremost, we are going to stitch and flip the corners of the pieces that we need to stitch and flip. So piece C needs stitch and flip corners. Piece I needs stitch and flip corners, as well as this large center square, which I believe is piece F, needs stitch and flip corners. Now, if you're unfamiliar with making stitch and flip corners, if you could head on over to the cherry basket video, which was featured in week 2 of this slow along, you'll be able to see the demonstration of that. So I'm going to go ahead really quickly and go ahead and stitch and flip these corners. Okay, so now we have stitch and flipped the corners, and now we can just do some pretty straightforward piecing. And I like to chain piece as much as I possibly can. It is the most efficient way that I feel to get through blocks, and also keeping our pieces laid out kind of in the general vicinity of where they're going to be in the block really keeps us organized as we move forward. So the first bit of chain piecing that I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this block H to this block F, and then I'm also going to be piecing A to B. And we need to do some of these center pieces before we can then add even more. So let's go ahead and do that. And then before I head on over to the pressing station, I'm going to go ahead and sew this onto the other side, just so that we can really make this as efficient as possible. And so now it's off to the pressing station with these pieces, and then we can start to really start building this. Okay, so we're back from this pressing station. Now it is time to sew the top of our basket to this central block, and then sew the bottom strip onto this little strip set we've got going. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And now it's off to the pressing station with these pieces. Okay, and so in this next stage of sewing, I'm going to sew the outer pieces to the central block and the outer pieces down here to the strip set block. So we're going to sew those to either side. We're going to press them, and then we're going to sew the basket handle to the basket base. And then your block is done. And this, in week 3 of the Sew Along, is the most involved block you will do, which is kind of excited because this one kind of went together quickly considering the amount of cutting that we had to do. Okay, so now it is off to the pressing table with these pieces, and then it'll be time to put them together. Okay, so we're back from the pressing table, and now it's just one last seam. We're just going to go ahead and sew this piece to this piece, and we will have our Easter basket block complete. So I'm going to go ahead and press this open, and then we will check out our finished block. All right, there you have it, folks. Your Easter, I want to say Easter egg basket every time. It's called the Easter basket, and it is block 5 in the Sampler Spree book, and you have now completed it. Yay! Go ahead over to the Facebook group and post your pictures of yours because I really want to see them, or just take to social media and use the hashtag Sample Spree Slow Along so I can see how you guys are doing. I can't wait to see all of your versions of your Easter baskets. All right, folks, I'll see you in the next video.